What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another video on the TRX 250. Today we will be putting wheel spacers on the wheels, kicking out the width of the tread, help with handling. Everything I see on YouTube and other reviews are that these quads are a little bit top heavy and that the wheel spacers make a huge difference. So for me, being an adult rider, kind of my first quad in 20 years or so, I think that'll help a lot with this and making it more stable for the trails, because all I'm really doing with this quad is modding it just slightly to make it a little bit more adult friendly. I'm about 6'1", 190 pounds. So this is the perfect quad for me to learn, get back into riding before I jump up to something else. So from factory, these wheels, the inside of the tires, I'd say from inside to inside, is about 24 inches. So that kind of gives you a good starting point of where we are. And here's a good view. Also add a picture maybe before and after. But anyway, I got the Tusk aluminum wheel spacers. These are for the front, these are for the rear. It's about 1 3/8 to 1.5 inches in the front, about 2.5, 3 inches in the rear. So let's get these on. First, we'll pull the wheels off. I think it's a 17mm nut on these, so we'll go ahead and pull those off, and I'll show you guys how the studs go on, or how the spacers go on. All right, guys, so all you're gonna do is just take your 17mm on your impact driver, get all the nuts loose, and then you can see I raised the quad with a little lift. We'll pull the wheels off, slap the spacers on. All right, guys, so you guys got the wheel off. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna line it up, put the spacer on the existing studs. Once you have the spacer on, what you'll do is you'll take these nuts off and you'll put them on the existing stud. Now you're gonna wanna use some sort of Loctite for the nuts in the stud. I don't have any with me right now. I'm gonna have to run to the store, pick some up, but these will go on the existing OEM stud. And then after your wheel is on, same thing, you'll use some Loctite and you'll put the OEM nuts on the new stud when you put the wheel on. So I'll have to run to the store, get some Loctite, and I'll torque everything down later. But for now, I just wanna at least get these on, buttoned up, and at least show you guys what the look is of the quad before and after the spacers. All right, here is what the other side looks like before we put the wheel on. Pretty clean look. I think there's another company that makes some wheel spacers as well, but I went with the aluminum. I like the silver look. Everything else is silver. So yeah, we'll put the wheel on and then I'll give you guys a front shot of the quad. Already I can tell a big difference in the way it looks up front. Once the wheel spacers are on, we are now measuring at 26. It was 24 from inner to inner. Now it's I think just a tad over 26 inches. So it was 24 inches, took it out to 26 inches. So that should provide a lot of stability on the trails. We will go ahead, repeat the process for the rear wheels. I'll probably throw a picture up of what that looks like when I'm done. But if I just did the fronts, you can see now the fronts are kind of in line with the rear. Before, the fronts were sunken in a little bit. So I'll go ahead and do the rears and then I'll throw a picture up. But if you guys like this content of the quad, I'll be doing a couple other things to the bike. So kind of doing like a little build series, and then we'll get it out on the trails and I'll give you guys kind of like real world adult TRX 250 kind of content. I know it's mainly a youth bike, but we'll test it out for an adult and see how it is. So guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of the quad content, and I will see you guys in the next video.